What's up, my people? Welcome to Enter the Maya with me, the G, your boy, Henry. And today it's going to be, if you're new to the channel, I do bits and pieces of my story. And sometimes I do collective readings. I'm going to start to do more readings. And I also have, like if I come out of a good meditation, I have an inspirational thought, I'll share it. But today it's going to be Into the Maya episode number 12, My Awakening. Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah, it's nuts. But so I'm going to talk about my awakening and where I'm at today with, from my beginning of my awakening, what I was doing, into what I'm doing today. Basically, I'm not going to tell the whole story, but I'm going to tell from my awakening to my perspective of the awakening at the beginning and the end of where I'm at now. And so, I feel like I had my first catalyst really in July 18th, 2006, you know. And I actually just came in from a party. And I was laying on the couch. And something just came over me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like my voice was like me talking to me. It's like, yo, what are you doing with your life? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna right now deliver you from drugs, alcohol, and well, I wasn't like really on drugs per se, but back then I was like taking X and smoking weed and shit like that, and acid and stuff. And so like it said that, you know, hey, what are you doing with your life? Right now, I deliver you from drugs, alcohol. It's like you're gonna reach thousands of souls for me, right? And so like I'm freaking out, right? So I'm crying. I'm like, oh, and the only thing I know at the time is Christianity. So I'm like, oh, God or Jesus just spoke to me. You know what I'm saying? And so I got into church heavy, and it was a Pentecostal church. You know what I'm saying? So, and I grew up Pentecostal, so this stuff was normal to me. But then once I started reading the Bible for myself and seeing what was going on with the church, I was like, something don't add up here, right? And so for like a week or two, and like I'm so deep in the church now that I'm freaking like going downtown Houston and to the jails and preaching to dudes, because I was a gangbanger myself, you know what I'm saying, and I did the street life, so I could reach these people, you know what I mean? And I was a soul saving mother trucker, boy. I'd be in the hoods, just like having grown ass men cry, gangsters on the street, like, man, bringing conviction. But I come to realize it's not really about that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here. The only soul I'm here to save is this one. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Know what I'm saying? So, after reading the Bible and like, you know what I'm saying, like realizing that something's not right. Now, don't get me wrong. The Bible has some truth in it. So I'm not trying to take away from the Bible. It's actually astrotheology message, but that's not this video. But it will be a video soon. And as I was waiting, like, you know what I'm saying, like something's not right here, for like 2 weeks straight, my prayer, and I would say this at church, everywhere: give me truth or give me death. Give me truth or give me death. And I don't know exactly what year it was, but I was 33 at the time. And so, you know, 33 is like significant with fucking Jesus dying on the cross. His ministry ended at 33, died, rose again, you know what I'm saying? So 33 is a master number too. So, but it rung out to me. I was like, okay, I'm 33 now. And then like, so my buddy gave me this documentary called The Secret, which I'm sure majority of people have seen. But it was like a light bulb went off, man. And it was like I just knew instantly what the Bible was saying, what Jesus is messing with. I was like, oh my goodness, he's speaking about energy. Like I can't explain it, but like it was just like a light switch just totally went off in my mind, and I was like, oh my goodness. And so I started trying to tell people about this, especially my family members, even people at church. And needless to say, it was just like it was looked down upon. They thought I was crazy. You know what I mean? And there was one teaching that Jesus says, you know what I'm saying, it's like, don't cast your pearls before swine. And what he means is like, don't give the knowledge that you have inside of you, right? These beautiful gems that we find in ourselves, those aha moments, and then we try to share them with people that don't get it, and they trample on them. So they make us seem like we're crazy. And so what happens to the pearl? The pearl loses shininess. It's in the dirt now. So now we're starting to disbelieve ourselves because we shared this knowledge with someone else. And so we have to be careful who we do that with. And that was one of my hardest lessons learning at the beginning. And like my mom and everything, they would tell me like, you make sense, but it goes against their belief system. You know what I'm saying? Because they take the Bible literally. And so it's hard for them. They don't want to die and go to hell if they don't believe in Jesus as the Son of God and died and rose for their sins. You know, I get it. It was part of my journey too. It was one of my hardest struggles to let go of. Sorry. And so yeah, so we got to be careful who we let know this knowledge with. And so what I've come to terms with is that we're not really here to wake up the world. We're here to wake up other light beings. We're here to help them have those aha moments. Because imagine the world as a grid. And like the ley lines, or like even like the coordinate points, like longitude and latitude. So we're strategically placed across this world. And as we start to light up, we're going to light this grid up. Once we hit a certain point or wavelength of consciousness, the whole grid will light up, right? And there's this test. It's called the 100th monkey theory, I believe it's called. And it's either off Africa or in Asia, somewhere like by Malaysia, but it's a row of islands. And these scientists were watching these monkeys, observing these monkeys on these islands. And so there's this island, they're miles apart. Like monkeys can't swim to the other islands, but they're the same monkey on each island, the same breed. And so the scientists were watching these monkeys like pull potatoes out of the sand, and they would eat them like straight with the dirt right on. It was nasty, right? Well, but not to the monkey. And so a couple of the scientists started grabbing the potatoes. I think they were sweet potatoes. I'm not sure, regular potatoes, sweet potatoes. I don't know. And they would grab them and they would rinse them out in the water, and then they would eat them. And they did this for like a week. And after a week, like one or two of the monkeys started doing it as well. You know what I'm saying? They started rinsing off. Well, within like a couple weeks, that whole island was rinsing their potatoes off before they ate them. And they call it the 100 monkeys, because like after that island all started to eat like that, every island of monkeys did the same thing, and them being miles apart of each other. So they'll let us know that we are all collectively connected consciously. And so I'm saying this to say that like we are the 100th monkeys. We're waiting for the 100th one to wake up, but it's us that is waking up, not everyone. We're different, not special, just different. But we came with a mission, you know. And so that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to light this grid up. And I also believe that, you know, like when in like almost all major religion books, they always talk about the revelations or the end times, the separating of wheat and chaff, the harvest. And we are close to the harvest is what I feel. And I believe that there is some how do they call it, NPCs? NCP, non-character players, which I think we all know a non-character player, have seen one. It's the people that are just like follows all the rules that are laid out in the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? They don't really seem to have too many emotions. It's just obey. And I'm not too sold on this theory, but it kind of makes sense to me that there is people that are just programs that are running around, just programs that teach us lessons for our growth, for what we don't want in life or what we do want in life, to point us in directions, to point us in another direction, whatever the case may be. And so I believe as we light this grid up, there will be a separation of the true humans, the ones that are like really evolving, and there'll be a separation of the non-players or whatever, the separation of the wheat and chaff, the ones that like the souls that we are here to ignite will just actually be the wheat, which is the grain, which is what the harvest is. And so what I've come to terms with is that not everybody will receive our message. You know what I'm saying? We have to sow seeds on good soil, and that's why, like, Facebook and these other things, these other platforms, are actually really good because it's connecting us with other like-minded beings. Like, I actually started a whole new Facebook to where I have a few, my family's a few friends, but it's majority of all my awoke people. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to see all the negative bullshit. Because whatever we put our focus on is what we're gonna have. What's gonna happen for us? That's within, so without. So we have to mirror back this love and understanding and compassion and empathy. And it's tough to be in a world that's dark, you know what I'm saying? Because I even went through the dark night of the soul, and I don't know if any of y'all been there. It was like basically like saying like I was casting my pearls before swine, and everybody was rejecting it or trampling on it, and it killed it inside of me, and it made me think I was the crazy one. Like, am I the crazy one? Like, literally, is the world sane and I'm the crazy one? But no, it's not. We are the sane ones. The world is crazy because it's been manipulated, and they just obey. Yeah, so we can't cast our pearls before swine. We're here to help enlighten each other, the warriors, the star seeds, the indigo children, the crystal children, the rainbow tribe. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is us. Like, we all have our tribes too, man. It's beautiful. Like, and I'm starting to connect with some of my tribes. So, and yeah, it's amazing. And so, don't let nobody trample on your pearls, people, because those gems are yours and they're beautiful. That knowledge that you hold within you, that sacred ancient knowledge, that's yours. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. I believe you, and I accept your truth. I hope you accept mine as well, because we're all here to light this grid up. And it starts with us doing the inner work, loving ourselves, balancing the divine feminine masculine within ourselves, and becoming to be the warriors that we're meant to be, like, for real. And it's not like it's not with guns and swords. It's right here with consciousness. Let's raise the frequency, baby. Let's do this. Yeah, so that's basically my awakening in a nutshell, and I'm sure I'll make more videos that go more in depth of like certain steps where I was at. But at the beginning, I was just wanting to tell everybody like the whole, like, I'm here to wake the world up, and we are, but we're not. We're here to wake each other up, and in doing so, the world, the 100th monkey, will finally get it and be like, it'll just be like a whole shift in consciousness. The whole world will be like, aha, fuck, we've been duped this whole time. But yeah, so that is Enter the Maya, episode 12, My Awakening. Thank you, people, for being here with me. I love you all. Namaste. Remember, don't cast your pearls before swine. Plant that seed on good soil. People, that's going to, you know what? That's going to give you a pearl back. Because that's what it is. Iron sharpens iron. We're here for the energy exchange. You know what I'm saying? You drop some knowledge on me, I'll drop some knowledge on you. And let's grow. Message. That's beautiful, folks. But all right, my people, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go ahead and go. Please subscribe, share, like, and thank you for joining me at Into the Maya. The G, your boy, Henry. Namaste, my people. Love y'all. Have a great day.